Hello and welcome once more to the Blackford Book Club for part 17 and my final part from my self-published book in August of 2023 entitled The Spirit of Cricket. And on page 257 you will find the epilogue under the title Sundries on the Scorecard. It's been 4 days since the Ashes came to a rousing conclusion and the 2-2 scoreline looks justified if a little mean-spirited on England's cricket revolutionaries. But 2-2 is inked in the game's forever scorecard and Australia have returned home as custodians of the smallest trophy in all sport. They are returning home with a sense of relief according to former opening batsman Justin Langer, and even in spite of being World Test champions and safely retaining the Ashes, they were limping at the end, just holding on, and can consider themselves to have been in the contest of their lives over the last 7 weeks. Whilst one tabloid headline unfairly screams Pat Cummins will go down as Australia's skipper who got lucky, Mitchell Starc calls this Ashes summer my most special series, and already Nathan Lyon is sounding a personal battle cry to be fit and ready for when this precious sporting contest resumes in 2 Australian summers' time. The headlines are rather thin on the ground for the losing revolutionaries of England. Aside from a reported story they rather shunned the post-match drinks with Australia after the Oval Test match, Moeen Ali will simply and good-naturedly refuse any further SOS text messages from his captain for the gruelling winter tour ahead of India, and both teams have been heavily sanctioned by the ICC for their slow over rates. I rather think the ICC should change the start time of their matches, relax their time restraints all round in fact, make every day 80 overs, a new ball available after 60 overs, and rather more pointedly, thank the cricketing organisations of both countries for providing such rich sporting entertainment, both the ladies and the men's competitions, all summer long. Luckily for all concerned, I'm neither a selector for the England cricket team nor a high-ranking member of the ICC, and yes, I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I've returned to Ironbridge once since the end of the Ashes, and will be returning once more this coming Sunday as the Birmingham Bats come to town for some baseball entertainment beside the River Severn. My Hawthorn Hawks surprised the whole of Australian rules football this rainy Saturday morning by beating the heavy favourites and Magpies of Collingwood, and my son and I saved the world once more, this time aiding Jason Statham defeat 3 enormous Jurassic Age sharks in Make 2 The Trench, in a film he reviewed as Jaws meets Jurassic World. Cricket has another tournament underway here in England, but the 100 is a slap and dash of nonsense, too reminiscent of baseball, a sport I love, and it's cricket, Jim, just not as we knew it. Dr. Horseman continues to shower praise upon the Netball World Cup, a competition which culminates tomorrow with the Roses of England facing off against the Diamonds of Australia. All rather apt for this Ashes summer, as I'm sure you'll agree. The English football season starts in earnest next week, the Ryder Cup is a delicious September delicacy, and my LA Dodgers need cheering on to World Series glory in October, but I miss that fix of Ashes cricket, and after a summer we've been treated to, it's a hard habit to break. See you in India for some winter's cricket at the crack of dawn. Just don't forget the birthday cake from mid-February. Watching Test match cricket on one's birthday is the rarest of all treats. If you're wondering, as I hope you are, what happened to the final Uno clash on the final Sunday of Ashes cricket, well, let's just say the lad won yet again to extend his aggregate lead to an unpublishable level of embarrassment, and anyway, I've burnt that pack of cards now, and the scorecards will never be seen again. I just need a tiny urn in which to place the ashes of my card playing defeat. I still think he cheats, you know. I hope you've enjoyed the ride. Stephen Blackford, 5th of August 2023, and today's the 30th of August 2023, and I thank you for taking the ride all the way through these 17 gruelling episodes of an old man sitting in the corner of his room surrounded by the aura of Salvador Dali, reading to himself and to the Matrix, which is where I find you, and that's where you find me, and I sincerely thank you for watching. If there's any way that you can find to support me, you'll find links below in which we can poke the eye of those dastardly publishers who refuse to read my manuscript. But I leave you, as ever, with peace and in solidarity and I do sincerely thank you for watching.